Hey everybody, I'm Rhino. Welcome to Le Chef Paresseux. This is my special guest,
Andy Steinhauser. Thanks for joining us.
So what are we making today, Andy?
All right, today we're going to make one of my favorite recipes, Ryan. We're going to make a Paleo granola. It's all nuts. And we're also going to make ice cream out of bananas. So we can put this all together and we can have dessert for breakfast.
Because some of us don't have ice cream makers and some of us don't eat anything. So, yay! It's going to be glorious.
All right, it's really easy. So first thing we have to do is let's make the granola. Pour in about a cup of almonds, cashews, and then this time we're using pecans because they're out of walnuts.
I say a pecan and a pecan pie.
Right. Yeah, you know, I say like pecan, but it like in down south, right? I'm from Georgia, they say pecan. It's pecans, and then pecan pie.
I always say like the pie, you say pecan pie. But
it sounds better when you talk about the pie, to say pecan pie.
Yeah, it's because pecan pie is just awkward.
And then one of the main ingredients is coconut oil. Quarter cup if you want to be specific. It honestly doesn't matter. It's so good for you. A little bit of almond butter. 2-3 tablespoons. Like, just go nuts. You can't do too many of the chias. They're so good.
So, Andy's new to the show, and we have to add dates to the recipe, and he was like, do you have something to cut the date with? I was like, Andy, why would I wash a knife? You just squeeze, and then, oh, look, there's the pit. What?
2 to 3 big ones, or maybe like 4 small ones. And if you don't have dates, because sometimes the dates go a little bit out of season, one of the things that I really love to make it with is figs. Black mission figs. We're gonna use a little bit of maple syrup for sweetness. That just kind of brings it out.
Is real maple syrup? Like,
totally.
Real maple syrup?
A little bit of cinnamon for flavor.
I may or may not have forgotten to buy the regular cinnamon. I only had cinnamon sticks, so we're gonna peel it. A little ghetto. Totally works though.
It works just the same. Or you could just use the powder and just shake that on there.
Which would be less effort.
Yeah.
So, mind you.
And then once everything is ground to basically like a granola texture, like a cereal texture, I like to cover the pan in foil, or you could use parchment paper like you have, which looks even better. And then you literally just pop it in the oven and bake it on 200 for about 15 minutes. While that's baking, we can move on to the next step. And the next step could not be easier. All you have to do is take bananas and literally freeze them. It's best to break them up like you did, but you could just actually throw the entire banana in there. It'll just be harder when you have to do it later.
All right, so this one time I was at Winter Wonderland in London, and they had chocolate-covered bananas, which I love. But they forgot to peel one of them. Like, it
was actually like dipped in chocolate, but with a peel?
Yeah, with the peel. Yeah.
That's disgusting.
So, needless to say, I didn't buy from them, but I did pre-peel mine before I froze them, because I imagine a frozen banana would be hard to peel. 3 bananas, by the way. It's kind of 1 per person.
I like to put just a little bit of coconut milk and a little bit of almond butter in there, and it tastes like ice cream. You're gonna be shocked.
I was shocked.
You were shocked.
It rocked.
Yeah, you were surprised.
It happened.
All right, so then all we have to do is blend all that, to combine all that together in the food processor. Sometimes you'll notice a little bit will kind of freeze and stick to the bottom or to the side, and then you just take the spatula and you kind of push it back together. Just keep combining it. That's okay. That's completely normal. Give it another couple of whirls until it's really soft and almost like one big clump, like one big ball.
Yay! And we're serving it in wine goblets because I'm classy and it's bougie and it looks great.
It does.
And Andy was like, how did you make that look so good? Yeah, I've practiced.
And you know, Ryan, all of this is healthy. Like, there's not one thing in here that's not a protein, not a good fat, not a fruit. You can eat this all the time. You can feed this to the kids. The kids will love it. You could tell them they're eating ice cream. They won't know the difference. Perfect.
Thanks for watching the Chef Paresseux. Don't forget to subscribe. You can check out Andy on his channel. I'll make him clickable. I don't even know if you have a YouTube.
I do. It's not very active, but it's about to be. So this is a good time.
And you can also look down below. His Instagram will be there in the comments. Yay! And next time, tune in. We're going to be talking about protein. I was just inspired by the last 3 seconds of our conversation.
Protein.
Of course, somebody has to call me at the very end.
I thought that was part of it. Or was it like you wrote the outro?